Hello friends, welcome back to another tutorial with 27 Plumbing. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a flapper in your toilet. This is a very simple job. Many aspiring DIYers can absolutely take care of this one. All you're going to need is a flapper. We're using the red style from Corky. This is a great quality product that you are not going to need a plumbing license to purchase. You can purchase this in many retailers. I'll have a link in the description below for this specific product. The red one, as opposed to the black, is exceptionally good if you have any kind of hard water as well. You'll also want a small pair of pliers and perhaps some paper towels. Let's get started. First thing you're going to do is turn water off to the toilet. Now remove the lid, and we'll go ahead and flush the toilet, holding down the tank lever so the water level will drop all the way down to the bottom of the flapper. This will just keep you a little bit drier as you do the work. Now the water level is dropped, we'll go ahead and remove the chain from the tank lever. Sometimes it's easier to take a pair of pliers and pull the chain apart just a little bit so it'll come nicely out of the hole. We're then going to unclip the ears of the flapper from the flush valve tube. Some pop straight up like this one will. Others, like the new Corky flapper, will wrap around the ears of the overflow tube. As you remove the flapper, make sure not to crack the overflow tube, otherwise you'll have to pull the tank and this becomes a larger job. Before proceeding any further, let's go ahead and remove the actual clip from the chain. Simply pull the chain to the top portion of the clip, push the clip in, and release the chain. Set the clip safely to the side, we'll need it in a moment. We're now going to take the new ears of the flapper and slip them over the corresponding slots on the overflow tube. We'll then take our clip and install it onto the hole where the previous one was installed on the tank lever. This next step is simple, but is one of the most common problems I come across when I'm repairing a job that somebody else had attempted, and that is installing the flapper chain at the correct placement. You don't want to pull it too tight. If you pull it too tight, the flapper will be in a lifted position and it will allow water to constantly run. But at the same time, you don't want to have so much slack that you don't have a powerful flush either. If you have too much slack, then when you go to pull the tank lever, you're hardly going to lift the flapper at all, it will drop quickly, and you'll probably find yourself having to hold the tank lever down every time you do a flush. The simplest way to get this correct is to hold the chain nice and taut and pay attention to which chain link lines up best with the bottom of the clip. If there's any question as to whether it's going to pull it too tight, go ahead and give it one additional chain link. You're not going to hurt it by doing so, but you don't want to have it drooping down and giving it a lot of extra slack. Once you have the chain installed, you'll likely have a lot of excess chain hanging off. You don't want to leave this in place. It can get caught underneath the flapper and prevent it from sealing properly. So you want to go ahead and break off most of the excess. It's not a bad idea though to leave an additional 2 or 3 chain links in place just in case you need to make an adjustment down the road. 2 or 3 extra chain links are not going to hurt anything. I found the simplest way to remove the chain is to see where the seam is, take your pliers, grab one side of it, hold back on the other, and twist. You've now opened it up so that you can easily pull this link right off the rest of the chain. Now we'll go ahead and turn the water back on and test it out. And with that, you've completed the installation of your flapper. Well done. One important thing to note is that when the flapper fails, the fill valve is usually not far behind. They work in conjunction with one another, and for this reason, if I'm on a job replacing one, I'm typically always going to go ahead and replace the other, and I recommend that you do the same thing. Go ahead and check out this video now so that you can see exactly how to do so. Have a great day.